Hello, everyone. This is Dmitry from MEET.ONE, and this is first AMA call. AMA means like ask me anything call. So it's basically we update our community with the things what we are doing. And thank you people for coming to the call. And basically, it's VPs from another from EOS communities, blog producers from MEET.ONE mostly. Thank you for supporting MEET.ONE chain. First of all, guys. Keep producing blogs, and thank you that you are and that you came to the call and spend your time to listen what we're gonna do in future. First of all, let's talk a little bit about the wallet. Lately, we have a lot of updates. Like we start supporting other chains, and many people asking why we start supporting like chain like Binance. Binance will be not only one blockchain we'll support in future. Except EOS and Binance, we will support Bitcoin and Ethereum. And why we did with Binance? Because they made their EOS, their Binance DEX, which is interesting for us because it's also decentralized exchange. So this was our target, and we make it. So we are first token which from EOS was listed on Binance DEX. And they also have very active community. This is also one of the reasons why we wish to be there, because the people there is really active. So more people will know about us, more people know about MEET.ONE, more people more about EOS as well, because our sidechain is built on EOS. That's our vision. Besides this, in our wallet, we have kind of like not really significant, but some updates, which I will record some video about it. Like you can switch to different accounts between different networks without tapping me page, just in the assets page. You can do everything in one page. So that's about the wallet, and many kind of small fixing in the wallet, and plans in the future will be more chains. So like Ethereum, people can hold Ethereum in MEET.ONE wallet. People can hold Bitcoin in MEET.ONE wallet, and this is kind of a plan to gather together different blockchain communities and let them communicate somehow in the future. So it will be like some hub for different blockchains, like application hub, which in one case will have also dApps from the EOS and have another networks. Yeah, this is about wallet. Additionally, about the sidechain, I wish to say that right now, we got a lot of registered users from Dilly wallet, from Dilly project. And these users are pretty not active right now. But we are planning to activate these users by some dApps and invite them to come to do some transaction and be active users on MEET.ONE chain. And in future, how we're going to do that? There are a few projects which will help us in future. There's also big projects like Snippet Media is media platform, and another Memcan, and also Legal Nodes. The project also will be launched on MEET.ONE chain. So right now we're actively looking for projects who are wishing to add the blockchain in their economy system, kind of. Basically, brief intro about what we are planning to do. So if you guys have some questions, you can start asking, and let's have some conversation. So not only me talking.
It's Syed from Sweden Cornet. I have a question. I see in your wallet you have, as you said, you have started supporting other chains, Binance, and maybe others are coming. Then when it comes to EOS IO chains, I see there is BOSS that is supported. But what about other EOS IO chains like Talos, for example? Do you have any plan to incorporate, for example, Talos?
This is a good question. They ask us, but for that time, we haven't seen BOSS launching BOSS chain was experiment for us. And as you know, the BOSS chain was launched before MEET.ONE chain. And as we see, there is not much usage, but lately we saw one update, is very big update, very beautiful game on Telos, which called this Draco Keep, right? Kind of
Yes,
this.
something like that. I don't know exact, but
Yeah,
it's about dragons. Yeah.
yeah, something about dragons. Looks very beautiful. And they record very nice video. I just checked it today, and I think it's a really nice thing. So if they will have some amount of transaction and they will have active users who doing something there, we definitely will consider about it, will think about it, like to add this chain as well, because I think implementing EOS software for adding one more chain is not so complicated for us as adding totally another blockchain like Ethereum or or Bitcoin, or for example Cosmos. We also support Cosmos network. So yeah, this is one of the things we're gonna think about it in the future. But right now, I'm not only one guy who making decision. We totally rely on the people who is our developers and who is really busy right now, doing many things for Wallet, doing many things for integrating different tools. So basically, wish to see more blockchains, and Talos is also a good example. But we'll see in future how it goes. Need time.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. Hello, Ross.
Hello, bro. Sorry, I was out.
It's all right. It's all right.
And I could hear you talking. It's Draco's Keep.
And Draco's Keep, right? Draco's
Draco's. Drakos Keep.
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. I just saw the artwork. It looks absolutely freaking amazing. So
yeah,
I hope that works out.
So yeah,
I have a question. I would like you to explain to me the integration with Binance and how the inter-blockchain transfers are working and what the relationship is with Binance.
So basically, we had a little bit. We had not a little bit, but some users was not happy. They were not happy about the transferring system to Binance chain MEET.ONE tokens, and it's understandable. But I will explain why it goes such way. What is the way? I will explain first of all what is the way. The way is before the launching on Binance chain, we had activity. During this period of activity, we give possibility to users lock, kind of transfer some amount of tokens from MEET.ONE chain to Binance chain, and this amount was limited. So it wasn't limited by time, but it was limited by amount, 1 billion tokens. And in the begin, why it's happened? Because in the begin, there is a lot of fluctuation, and it happened also before in the MEET.ONE chain. We also let people transfer tokens only one way in the begin. Later, we opened two ways. So in such case, we do not reduce amount, so we do not leak the whole amount of tokens to the another chain, which we are really afraid of, because it's, if it's uncontrolled, and you try to imagine like huge amount, like maybe half of all amount of tokens move to another chain, it can make big significant changes. Another thing is also about the regulations of Binance. They're pretty strict, and they have many. You need to go through the procedure which they given to you to be over there, to be launched over there. So we go through all this procedure. In one of this, it was requirement to keep the network stable, as on Binance, as on MEET.ONE. Do not make some significant changes. So I think this is locking of tokens. As I understand this whole point, it just temporary things. So maybe in future it will be open and people can transfer tokens freely. So I don't think it will be for forever like this. I don't think it's reasonable. Yeah. Just some period of time. Do not let the big hype, having a place. Yeah.
And there's some incentive for actually utilizing the Binance platform and the MEET.ONE token at the moment.
Yeah, there is incentives for trading. So the people who got their airdrop, they got transferred, they can trade it. So it's also one of the reasons why it's happened, because we getting more popular on the Binance chain. So our popularity will go high. We don't want to do it artificial or kind of this thing. So we do it natural. We incentivize people to do that. So instead of doing something like, I think you understand what I mean. We try to make it natural, let users activate them, give some incentives, rewards to them to be active and to trade. So in such case, we will be more popular on Binance. So we can show in other world, here is MEET.ONE, here is EOS. We using EOS software, and we're doing these things, and we are very active. We're working hard. That's the way we wish to show it.
Is it possible to trade the MEET.ONE EOS IO token directly on Binance? Like between other pairs?
MEET.ONE EOS IO, you mean MEET.ONE on EOS chain, right? On EOS blockchain?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. The Binance DEX made such way that all tokens on Binance should be Binance chain tokens. So basically MEET.ONE there is called MEET.ONE 031. It's not the same MEET.ONE. It's created MEET.ONE, and swap is made such way that the tokens is locking in account, and they launched another tokens on that chain. If they move it back, then it lock in again, and then appears over here. So
it's a kind of pegged. So they are creating tokens. So the previous MEET.ONE token.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. Pegging tokens.
Can I ask about something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the looking between the chains work with the smart contract only, or there is a human action with that?
Oh, this is a really good question. I think it is smart contract. We have smart contract for this. As I know before, I think it's smart. I'm not sure 100%. I need to ask this question in our CTO. Unfortunately, he already left. So maybe I can answer this question later in the group chat, okay?
Yeah, if that can be without a human, without any human, we can do it with Bitcoin and Ethereum and every other coin. But I think there's a human action with that.
Actually, the lock-in, the swap, which happened before on the BOSS and on MEET.ONE between EOS and MEET.ONE, everything happened through the smart contract. There is no human involved in this, so everything happened in the smart contract. I think in the case with Binance is working such way as well.
Great.
Yeah, all right. Hello, Myra. Hello, Carrie. Hello, guys.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hey, Mara.
Hi, everyone.
So I hope, guys, you are in a good mood, and just keep asking questions. Let's have some conversation. Let's keep.
What do you think about our puppy?
About your puppy? Nice question. Maybe we should have one. By the way, about the pets, I wish to give advice. We have cats in our office. So guys, if you will be bored, welcome to visit our office and to pet a cat. Pet a cat is a really cool thing. Very
you guys
nice.
have got a whole cat room.
Yeah. It's a very nice dog. Yeah. Seems like
But
never.
Where is your office?
Our office is in the southern east of China, is the city called Xiamen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here right now. I'm in the office. Office behind me over there. I'll show you like this. I hope you can see. Yeah, that is our office. Yeah. So basically, mostly people left, and the last one, I need to switch off light in the end. We working hard right now. We working hard because guys, mostly we have 80% developers in our team, and 9:30 morning till the 9 evening. So they just finish 9 o'clock. They just get back home. And that's why you can see many news from MEET.ONE, and we're trying to do as much as possible because we doing this this is a bit different style of making, like some VPs. They're more like a DAC. They decentralize. They're working from their houses. We working from the office. So basically, we funded purposely to work on the EOS from the beginning. And as far we delivered our products in the first year as a wallet and sidechain, we give for us new challenges and new milestones is go and expand on another networks. So I think it's reasonable, and I think everyone understand that. Some people was asking why you do not support on the EOS. EOS is so cool. Yes, we are right. We keep working with the EOS, and we will wait for the IBC to come out, and we are still want to be a side chain of EOS. But in the same time, we need to expand and do more things. Just do not get bored. Yeah. Guys, keep asking questions.
I want to ask if there's one source I can find full info about MEET.ONE and updated every time, like what is EOS.io. I can
Sorry, cannot
find
hear you clear one more time. Cannot hear you. Something.
I want to find or know if there is one source I can know about MEET.ONE sidechain. Know everything about MEET.ONE sidechain, like what is EOS.io. I can know from it every thing about EOS and update it with every time. But MEET.ONE, I can't tell if I want to tell anyone about MEET.ONE sidechain. I don't have a source or a link to send it to him to know about MEET.ONE with, and the link is updated with the latest information.
I got your point. You mean we don't have kind of like web page in which you can find all the information, just forward to other people to yeah, I used to talk with our guys about that. We definitely need to have a web page. Basically what we have is like one paragraph on our main page on our website, and we
same thing. I thought, hang on a second.
Oh, there you go.
sorry guys.
You left the room.
yeah, it was something wrong with connection. I don't know why, but I'm back. So we definitely need a separate page or website about sidechain, and that's nice suggestion. Thank you. If you guys have more suggestions or ideas, especially about sidechain, MEET.ONE chain is really important for us. And we are not in a rush to making decisions, but we are in a rush to hear the voice of another people, what people think about it. So would like to hear your opinion, and I would like to record and deliver it to our team as well.
What's the plan with the All network? So I see that you guys are supporting ORD. That's quite exciting.
Yeah, we made bot producers some already, and what we're gonna do with this, basically, everyone know that MEET.ONE is very, very affordable token, so it's not so expensive as EOS. So in such case, to create account on MEET.ONE is way cheaper than on EOS. So we are gonna deliver some amount of tokens to the Acon project, creating an ORID. So it's mean that people can create accounts on MEET.ONE chain with the Facebook, Google, make message, SMS, or another different ways, which is really nice. Till now, if you want to create account on MEET.ONE, you're creating EOS account and got additional MEET.ONE account as a gift. In future, we are planning to have separate system for creating accounts. So we were working on it, and maybe this is planned for next month, 1.5 months, like this.
I think that should be available from the beginning, and that's now.
Not so fast and not so easy to make it. I used to talk about this with our team, and they need to integrate ORAID. It's a bit different than ORAID on Everypedia, for example. Let's say Everypedia, because they have website, web page. We have wallet, which is mobile wallet. So if you want to have it in the wallet, you need to implement it as a natural. And in such case, it will be implemented in the wallet creating account page. So it cannot be like a web browser version. So it takes time to make it. So
is there any plan to have a WPS style system on the MEET.ONE sidechain?
I always watching WPS system from the boss. I'm really excited about this, but we need to see, no rush about this, because this is very big decision and we don't want to make it something like wrong. We need to make it right way. So about this we are planning, but this plan is not so fast will happen. So actually need more discussion, need more negotiation, and need to know more opinion. And basically your opinions, guys, are very important for us. What do you think? And would like to know your experience about WPS on BOSS.
Well, I guess the reason why I'm asking is in terms of actual transactions on the MEET.ONE chain is they're very, very low. There's very little, and wondering if maybe trying to figure out a way to involve the community more by building more things for the MEET.ONE chain would actually encourage people to start using it.
Yeah, but for us, you are totally right. If I can work 24 hours and the guys can work 24 hours, then we don't need to sleep. We can do everything. But you know, the point is that
you sleep. That's not a thing.
You sleep? You not? Yeah, I know you never sleep. So the point is, we need more time for this. It's because we basically the main thing is our priority right now is our wallet, and sidechain is just getting right now more accounts. We collecting accounts and expanding it's about accounts, which is pretty not active. They do not making transaction, but they are there. And the next step will be integrating dApps and integrating some application in it. And then we will think about WPS and how to make it more like, to make community be more involved in this.
So just to give you an example, for WPS on BOSS, we're the ones that actually build it. We are the ones who coded it.
I know. Yes.
So it didn't really necessarily take time away from the BOSS teams. It was the community that built the WPS itself.
Yeah, this is the right thing, and we need to study how to ask community to do that things. You're right. And basically, so it's your team did it, right? Can I ask how long time it took to build it?
We've been working on it actively full time for about 6 months.
All right. It is like how many technical teams? Actually, mostly time it takes to make a plan to build right strategy, right?
No, actually, coding it was quite long as well. We had, let's say, 3 people full time on this.
3 people, right?
Yeah, 3 people. 1 back-end person, 1 front-end person, and a smart contract developer. All 3 full-time.
Thank you. Really, really useful information about the timing.
And then extra people to help out with supporting materials, with documentation, that kind of thing.
So basically, your Nation did this, and then just both right now using it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we designed, so what you see right now that is live is version 2 actually. Version 1 was not released publicly. It was used as a beta test. Version 2 is the one that is live right now, that is functional, and version 3 is already being has been, I guess, being developed since release of version 2, and version 4 will be the final version if there is such a thing.
Is there some projects have been founded from WPS?
Yes, we just released 2.1 million about I think it's a week and a half ago.
I saw there is a proposal from Ethic Lab. Is the proposal to be funded from the both WPS? Some buildings.
There are many proposals. I think Attic Lab put in a couple. There's a Boss Global Tour, I think, or a Europe tour that they put in. I can't tell you where it's at right now, but I know that 4 proposals have met the thresholds, and 3 of them have been funded, and 1 of them is on track to be funded.
Oh, nice, pretty active. It's good. It's a really good result. Really, congratulations. Nice.
If they complete. We think a little over 30 proposals right now that are in, and I would say that there's a good 12 to 15 that actually have enough support that it is likely they would get approved at some point.
Won't be happen like as many proposals right now. They will be funded, and then the foundation account can run out from cash. Can it happen or not?
Well, it is possible. The account itself has 100 million BOS in it, but each proposal cannot supersede 1 million BOS. So we would be able to technically fund 100 proposals. However, most of the proposals are not asking for the full million. So we'd be able to fund more than 100 proposals for sure. And of course, as the price of the token rises,
Oh, looks like he's gone.
Yeah, but as I understand, as the price of the token rises, then the funding will be reduced, because I think it should be pegged to amount of USD dollars somehow. That's what he tried to say.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it depends. Sorry, I think I cut up there. So it depends on, obviously, some groups are asking in BOS and simply telling us the amount of hours that it would roughly take to get the work done. Others are actually pegging it to a US dollar amount and then making the conversion to BOS, adding a little extra for volatility. So it really depends on the group themselves in terms of what it is they're asking, what their approach is. We've got most proposals are under 1 million BOS, and most proposals are also broken down by milestone so that they can receive funding throughout the proposal itself. So people are adapting to the realities of how long it takes to get funded and the process itself, so that they break down into smaller steps the proposals.
Very interesting.
So the WPS has been live for about 2 months now, and like I said, we just gave out a little under 2.2 million BOS, which with the liquidity was equivalent to about $140,000.
And this is for 3 projects, roughly. And
this is for 3, yeah. And one of them being the WPS itself. So we put in a proposal for the work that we did for the WPS itself. Seeing as there was no WPS created, we need to actually create it, and we were funded. So we asked for 515,000.
Okay.
Which I think is the equivalent of about something like maybe $30,000.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is interesting. Really nice to hear that the boss moving on and WPS helping with this.
The reason why I was bringing it up is it really has engaged the community, and we have seen a considerable amount of transactions and new users come in because of that. One of the proposals actually from a group called Mansa, their proposal itself is to get new users. And to circle it back to what you were saying, Dimitri, in terms of what you're doing with the MEET.ONE sidechain right now is creating accounts and getting people accounts, not necessarily having those people use them at this stage. That is one of the proposals that is getting funded. So the proposals themselves don't all need to be technical. A lot of them are, in fact, three of them, the three that got funded so far, are more governance community based.
That's interesting thing, really cool. Community based. Another two. Can you tell about another two proposals? A couple of words.
Yeah, the other two proposals that were funded were from BCAC, and one of them was a governance, kind of the advertising of Boss and the management of Boss, and the other one was more of the social media aspect of Boss. And so we've had BCAC that for the past 4 months or so has been promoting WPS, the system itself, by doing interviews and promoting Boss and doing interviews with the teams that have WPS proposals in place, and they've also been managing the community and doing a kind of a global tour with a bunch of meetups around to promote the system itself.
This is reasonable. So will be some promotion for Boss, and in future we can see.
Yeah, and so the idea is that you're outsourcing a lot of the community work. And so you're getting the community involved because they then have the possibility of getting funded to do this work. So going back to MEET.ONE, is quite strapped with resources, and of course the team is working really hard, and so there's only so much time to go around. Through the WPS, what we've been able to do on Boss is outsource some of that work so that people do have incentivization to help grow the community. Because that is quite labor intensive.
Cool. Thank you, Eve. Very nice sharing. Maybe we need to retake some experience from the Boss and to see and evaluate it, to maybe try something like this on MEET.ONE. I really appreciate that you sharing with us and just trying to help us as well, to see that we do not have so much activity on our chain. That's true. We don't have it right
well,
now.
And one of the great things with it is that it's open source. The reason why I'm saying it is you can just go and take it.
Just go and take it.
You don't need to ask for permission. It's open source.
Yeah, but it's a bit kind
everything that is done in WPS has to be open source. And so if your team actually wanted to take it, the implementation would be much easier now that somebody's already coded it. So there was not necessarily be any cost. You just go and take it.
So kind. It sounds so kind from you. But because you spent for this half year, guys, it's like really long time. And I understand this cost timing of people, and you need to pay salaries, all these things. But thank you for proposition. Thank you. I definitely, my team will look for this call. Will watch. I will deliver your thoughts to them. And thank you for trying to help us. Yeah. Guys, some more questions about chain or about the wallet? Please asking, or maybe some proposals, or if have proposal about Boss, maybe someone has something else.
Hi Dimitri, how are you?
Very good.
I was wondering about if you have a timeline for the release of the wallet on iOS. And
all right, good question about iOS. We already have back wallet on Apple Store, but what the difference? What the reason we didn't have it before, and why we have it right now? The point is that regulations of App Store is very strict. So as far as we have third parties dApps in our wallet, they restrict us and they just take out from the shelf. So it took us about 4 months to get back to the App Store, And we have right now two a bit different MEET.ONE wallets. One MEET.ONE is a light version, is just MEET.ONE without discovery page. It's kind of like a bit cutted version. And another MEET.ONE Pro. MEET.ONE Pro is like full version of MEET.ONE, enterprise version, where you have discovery page and all depths, all tools on discovery page, and also assets page and me page as well. So, and news as well. So one have news and that doesn't have discovery. This is an app store. Another you can download from our website. It has everything like it has it before. So you can go App Store and you can see that MEET.ONE is there, but just a bit different.
Great, thank you. And is it available in Spanish? Both of them, the light version, the pro version?
Yeah, I will check it right now. It's the Spanish language added.
It should be, because we're the ones who translated it.
Yeah, is there. And but we need to check. Maybe need to proofread. Maybe there is some misunderstanding because I don't understand. I don't understand languages. Yeah, we have French, Spanish, Japanese, Korean, English, and Chinese about the languages.
Great.
Yeah, so
good work.
Yeah, thank you. Not me. Not great. Not for me.
Thank you to everyone involved. Thank you,
Yeah. And I'm thinking maybe it's necessary, but the problem with the language is that every time we change in something in the wallet, it's need to be translated again. So it's really hard work with the translation. So if you add more languages, then you're stuck in operating the product for very long period of time. So we wish to add more languages later when our wallet more improved and more full. Then we literally need to make less work. This is the point. But please check the Spanish. If you guys can check the French, check the French. If you see some wrong translation, please let us know. Let's make it more beautiful. Hey guys, are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes, we're still here.
Yeah, cool. More proposition, more questions, please keep asking. By the way, about the news, we have different tabs. And in future, you can see my wallet over here. So on the top, on the news, we have different tabs. So in future, we will have, for different chain, will be different news. For example, if it's Binance, then it will be more Binance news. If it's EOS, then it will be EOS news. So some people like different. For example, we love EOS. Some people think EOS, no, it's not mine. I like only Ethereum. Let them stop with the Ethereum. They can use our wallet and use Ethereum over there. It's up to them for what they want to use. But in same time, if they want to experience dApps, they will see how beautiful the discovery page just on EOS. So basically, yeah, like different dApps, and different games. So if more questions, please guys ask, and I don't want to take for a long time. Just sit in and and then we will finish the call soon.
I think there's no time. You can't expect the time that you will reach. You should add all the languages. I think you should add it as you can. So if you can now, just add Arabic. I told you many times, but
yeah, we wish to add Arabic. We wish to add Arabic, but the point is, it will be hard to manage. If we make some changes, we need to change changes in English, in Arabic, in French, in Japanese, in Chinese. So we need to find the kind of this way. If we make changes, you just update some file and maybe deliver it to us, and we will make updates in such case, so we don't need to spend so much time on it. So there should be some
Yeah,
framework for this.
you already do that with more than 5 languages. So if you add one language, it doesn't
Yeah. I know this is valuable for you. I know. I'll talk to the team. I cannot promise they because I know they're busy. They're working hard, but I'll talk to them. If it's possible, we'll add Arabic. So in such case, you need to make translation of Arabic language. I'll give you a file, and you need to just finish all translation. It actually takes time. It takes about 3 days. For me, it took like, yeah, because I know another guys is translating, and Eve shared this information. 3-4 days for translating wallet, like you need to spend some time for this. Okay, guys, if no question, then what I would like to wish to you is a good mood. Take care about your body, because your body carrying your brain. And keep healthy and keep positive.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of you.
Yeah, and let's make I will make another calls, and we'll try to arrange more community, not only blog producers, but more community involved and more community participate calls and asking the questions. It's not only guys from the VPs. It should be some just investors or just people who like our wallet, kind of this thing. But for now, the community not so active. So as far as I really appreciate that you participated in the call and asked the question. And thanks for Eve for a boss proposal. It's a really nice proposition. Thank you. And thank you for asking questions. And have a good evening. Have a good day. Goodbye, everyone.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Tim.
everyone.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.